Superman's legacy's on the line. The critics are loud, the rumors even louder. But what if everything they're saying is complete bullshit? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Only Nerdy Gaming, where pixels, popcorn, and plot twists collide. If it's got lasers, loot boxes, or Lex Luthor, you know we're gonna talk about it. So today, we're cutting through the noise surrounding James Gunn Superman. Yep, we've got another pile-on video from Aaron Fischer and a rage-fueled rant from the usual harsh critics crowd, calling the movie tacky, garbage, and something to wipe your ass with. So classy. But here at Only Nerdy Gaming, we go a little deeper than angry thumbnails and loud yelling, so let's break it down. First, let's talk about the fake meltdown. This idea that early Superman screenings were a total mess. There are no official critic reviews yet. None. The film hasn't been released to the press, and all we're seeing are a couple of vague, anonymous social media posts claiming it's convoluted or silly. That's not evidence. That's internet static. Aaron Fischer builds his whole video around one reposted tweet and a secondhand complaint from someone who knew someone. That's not journalism. That's just gossip with a ring light. Now let's talk about this concept, this proposed notion of inappropriate marketing. The wild claim that the marketing is inappropriate because of a supposed image of Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane grabbing Lex Luthor's butt or showing her underwear. Where's the source? Because no major outlet, not Variety, not EW, not Warner Brothers, has released any such image. These aren't official photos, and if they exist at all, they're either manipulated or taken wildly out of context. That's how you know a critique is weak, when it relies on shock value instead of substance. The suit and the tone. We gotta talk about that next. Harsh critics also had a meltdown over the Superman suit. They continue to call it cheap, loose, and not serious. Well, let me just hit pause here. Okay, James Gunn has already explained his creative choice. The suit is meant to reflect a hopeful, huggable Superman, a nod to Silver Age comic roots. If you're expecting Snyder-level armor plating, you're watching the wrong decade of Superman stories. Same with the tone. Calling it garbage because it has both serious themes and moments of levity? Not criticism. That's just wanting every DC movie to be the exact same flavor. So let's discuss the boycott logic now. The wallet's closed boycott. This logic seems to be, if it's not Zack Snyder, it's crap. If James Gunn made it, it's garbage. And if you enjoy it, you're a shill. That's not fandom. That's gatekeeping dressed up as a revolution. You want Snyder to return without demanding everyone else fail. You can like what came before and give something new a fair chance. The idea that everyone's being paid off to say the movie is good is just lazy deflection. So what's actually true? Here's what we do know. The Superman trailers show depth, emotion, conflict, and classic DC vibes. James Gunn confirmed Superman will return again before his sequel, likely in a team-up or series appearance. Nicholas Hoult as Lex, creepy, charismatic, and calculated. That's Lex's energy. There's no evidence that exists of an official image or of scandalous or disrespectful towards Rachel Brosnahan. And no, Rotten Tomatoes is not owned by Warner Brothers or Disney. That's a conspiracy theory that needs to be buried next to the idea that Krypton was a hoax. So look, you don't have to love this movie, but let's at least be honest with our criticisms. Don't just repeat angry sound bites and call it analysis. I will be reviewing Superman when it drops, with actual facts, actual reactions, and, as always, 0 paid talking points. Just nerd talk for nerds by nerds. So until then, Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Only Nerdy Gaming. Let me know what you think. Are you giving Superman a chance? Or are your wallets closed? Either way, stay nerdy, stay sharp. And remember, if it's got lasers, Lex, or loot boxes, we're going to talk about it. We'll catch you in the next one.